So if it was like an apartment, I would have gone, but it was just office. And it happens all the time, right? Somebody spills something, becomes a nothing burger, they evacuate the entire building, like a fire alarm, and 15 minutes later, everybody's back in. Well, ends up being that, so I reached out to my chief, and I go, hey, do you need assistance on this? And I said, I haven't heard anything for the BC. And he goes, yes, come in. Well, it ends up being that the BC had to leave for something. The chief ends up being the it was the acting battalion chief, if you will. So it's a small department, right? So he's in charge. I get there and he's just like, I need you to be PIO. And I went from being a student in a class to responding to this chemical spill, and as emergency manager. So I'm thinking, and then then my roles got switched over to being the public information officer, like that. So that's our day, right? I mean, like, so anything I had planned for that day was completely gone, right? And so I spent the rest of the day answering phone calls, making press releases, and talking to the media about the incident and what we did and stuff. So my entire day shifted, and you have to be flexible like that in this job to be able to go, okay, if you are a I'm going to do this at this time, and I'm going to be inflexible on this. There are times when you got to wipe your entire calendar off, and you're like, I'm done. I'm on this incident, or even if something that is maybe not your normal job, such as like working as a public information officer. Um, I had to, because our PIO, the firefighter PIO, was actually in the incident. The city communications person was out of the office that day, and our battalion chief obviously was not available for whatever reason. So then it came down to, that's saying, so you're four or five layers deep, and now you're up. Okay, so thank God you took your PIO course on EMI PIO course or something, or you've taken a couple of PIO courses somewhere. I highly recommend that you take those courses, because you don't ever know when you're going to be it, and that you're it, and then there it is. And so, be prepared for it, be ready for it, be flexible.